It's finally time for the October readings for every sign of the zodiac. Yes, I know October is halfway over, but you know what? There's still a lot left. And I know why Spirit has broken it up. I can tell you why. We did not have a regular October reading at the beginning of the month. It's because there has been a lot of clearing out of old energies with this past full moon, the Aries full moon, and which happened on the 13th, October 13th, and just with these ascension energies, these energies that are designed to lift you up out of old karmic patterns, out of old ancestral pain, and out of your own wounds from past lives, from earlier in this life. And these have been very intense energies intended divinely to do that, okay? This is just going to be a message. And so like now we're heading into the second half of October, having passed through that significant energetic squeeze, if you will, okay? Okay, so this message is for everyone, every sign, and then we will delve into the individual signs. This is the Page of Pentacles. This is talking about, and very beautifully illustrated in this deck, which is the Austera Tarot, talking about those first tentative steps. Once we've gone through that energy wave, that those first tentative steps into your new life, your new way, your new relationships, your new self, you know. This is a very, I was going to say excited, but it's more like, you know, she wants to see what's going to happen. Tentative would definitely be the energy here. It's like not afraid, just like, okay, here we go. That feeling like, here we go. And there are all these red foxes all around her. The red fox talks about that divine energy that helps us over and through obstacles, that divine energy that carries us. And here they're all over, you know, and it can feel sometimes like she's being overwhelmed by that energy, and it can feel sometimes like she's being carried or led by that energy. And that's how you're going to feel. It's going to alternate, but know that you are successful. The Six of Wands. Know that you are supported, and that the more you can flow, as illustrated by the fish in this card, the more you can flow and go with the changes and grow. You know, you can see the growth here with the wands. The easier it's going to be for you, and the more successful and victorious you'll be in this new time, in this new way, in this new life that you and the divine are moving into together, right? We have this karma card talking about exactly what we just said. These are the things that have closed out. These are the things that, you know, maybe the tail end of some of them are still closing out for you. But these are, this is the way relationships used to be, the way roles in your life used to be, and this is really changing. The divine is coming in, breaking down the old ways, closing out the old cycles, and moving you into that new way. And that's what you're going to be building your life on now with the divine. So beautiful. This is the case for everyone. And now we will delve into the individual zodiac signs and enjoy. Gemini, this is your reading for the rest of October. And let's see what messages come out for your greatest good and highest purpose, Gemini. Definitely Four of Wands coming out. Beautiful. Harmony and home, and that sense of comfort. Not comfort in the earthly way, but comfort in the, you know, really being home in your soul way. That's beautiful. Okay. And you do have the Five of Swords, Gemini, which does talk about those ego fears kind of trying to snake their way in, trying to be up in your face. So just know that anytime we are moved significantly into, you know, that soul place of like, yes, this is where my soul belongs, you know, living more in alignment with that higher self, the sort of earthly forces or, you know, ego, fear, those kind of energies It's typical, it's to be expected for them to try to snake their way in. That's just part of the human experience, and it's part of our challenge to face those down, rise above those, and to know you are in this energy of the Empress. You are in this place of being able to be supported by and receive the gifts from the divine, receive everything you need. The Empress does not worry. The Empress just receives. And it's a very fertile energy. This plus the Four of Wands, especially with it being the rabbits here, it's a very, very fertile energy. So for some of you watching this, Gemini, there's going to be some pregnancy energy, but this doesn't have to be literal. Let me see what else with this. Okay, okay, Seven of Cups. And this deck can be taking on a little too much, needing to get your balance, but trying to sort of appear that you have it all together. Okay, can also be that you are wanting to take on projects that maybe you don't want to share about right now. But in order to understand this more fully, I'm going to ask more into this Five of Swords for Gemini. Thank you. What is this Five of Swords for Gemini? Thank you. The Hangman. Okay, so there's some things going on around you, or maybe possibly confronting energies or people, and the divine is guiding you like the Empress to just chill, do nothing. Just know that you are supported, your home, that these, you do not need to do anything to deflect this, except for to be in this divinely aligned power and knowing. So this is just a message of don't do anything, don't engage, don't try to change anything, don't try to manage anything, just let it be. Okay? And what is the clarification, please, for this Seven of Cups? Thank you. Ooh, it's the Ten of Cups. Okay. The Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups is just, having complete emotional abundance, everything you could possibly need. And in this deck, it's particularly about that connection, romantic connection, and that intertwinedness. In other decks, this is the happy family card with the rainbow and the home, which is very similar to this Four of Wands energy. In this deck, it's two people just intertwined together, and they have blindfolds on, so it's like they're just feeling that connection. And because it's clarifying the Seven of Cups, it's just showing me, and the Seven of Cups can be about having a lot of options or feeling distracted also. And here it was taking on a lot. So it's saying feel into that support. The world, your physical surroundings and what's happening in your 3D life, 3D, is a little confusing and in your face and confrontational at the moment. Maybe even a sense of overwhelm, okay? But let's take these away, Let's take these away, because what Spirit is encouraging you to focus on, Gemini, is this. Your true soul home that you're being brought into now. The sense of surrender. You can relax and know the divine's handling everything. You can just receive. You're being given everything you need. And you can feel into the support of that connection, that love, that soul connection that is there for you. And that happy family, divine family love that you're being supported by. Okay, Gemini, that's what you're going to focus on. And then the last message coming flying out for you is the Three of Cups. So it's really important, Gemini, that that's what you focus on, because it's important for you this month, the rest of this month, to keep your vibration very high. Have fun, enjoy. The Three of Cups is about just, doing what you enjoy and being in that high vibration, celebrating. So celebrating all of this and giving that Five of Swords energy, like the least amount, and that sense of overwhelm, the least amount of attention and energy you can, because those are just the physical world, the illusion. They're not that real substance that you were just shown. That's there for you. Okay, Gemini? Thank you. And that was the Austero Tarot. This is the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine Reunited deck from Christy Bell Jessica. And what is the message for Gemini? Thank you. Balance, okay? And look, like the Hanged Man, it's like it's balanced this way and it's balanced this way. And it's about shifting your perspective. Your reading is all about choosing and shifting your perspective. Because this is the divine masculine and feminine within you and in your connection in balance. And, you know, you can shift that perspective any way you want. It's about being balanced to where it doesn't matter how you look at it. Everything's in balance. And you coming into that sense within yourself, within your core, not letting those other energies or the world or your own ego and fears throw you off of that balance. That's very, very important for you right now, Gemini, okay? And we have a lot of green healing energy happening right now. Archangel Raphael is coming in, and this is going to be Archangel Raphael's message for you, Gemini, for healing, for nurturing yourself for this month. What is Archangel Raphael's message for Gemini? For you, the most specific physical message that's come through so far for any sign, consult a nutritionist. And this message doesn't necessarily mean go out and call a nutritionist right now. It's talking about just being very aware of what you're putting in your body, of what you are doing to nourish your body. Because right now, with you coming into that sense of stability and balance within yourself, it's important that you come into stability and balance within your physical self by giving your body all of the nourishment and nutrients it needs. Okay, and eating foods and beverages that taste good are also fulfilling and supporting of your natural health and balance. So it's very, very important for you to be conscious of that. I'm seeing, I mean, everybody says fruits and vegetables, but I'm really seeing, like, you know, even if it's smoothies, juices, just getting those nutrients in your body. Okay, Gemini? Vitamins. Okay. All right, so this message from the Magical Unicorn deck for Gemini. Thank you. For the rest of October. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. So, like I said, so much healing energy. You have the power to help and heal others. Through all of this healing that you've been going through, Gemini, and through taking extra nourishing, healing care of you, and through making sure that you come into balance within yourself and that you're staying anchored in that divine balance and you know, being able to screen out or not allow to affect you as much those energies of the world, or those lower energies, or those distractions, is what I'm hearing for you. You're coming more into your divine healing power beautifully. So it's not just about you feeling good and healthy, and although it's a lot about that and coming into your balance, it's about you being, you know, used by the divine when you're in that calibration to be able to help others, to be able to be that divine instrument of healing. And, you know, only those who have gone through great healing can help others in their healing. So, absolutely beautiful. I love this for you, Gemini. I hope you will let me know how it resonates. And I'm wishing you a wonderful rest of the month.